Could I be attracted to the person and not the gender? And I did find that I could be attracted to a man, while I still am very attracted to a woman.
I know some guys who worked personally with Clive Davis, and they had to leave him before they hurt him.
He was with every chick, every dude, whoever he wanted to be with, you know, when Kim was alive, praying with them, doing whatever he had to do to be with them.
To know the truth of the matter, they was the one putting the money behind the engine of Bad Boy until Puff could get up there to Clive Davis. Like the fairy tale they told you that Clive Davis, you know, saved Puff after he was thrown out of Uptown Records by Andre Harrell. You know, that was a bunch of bullshit, man.
Diddy has always been known for his successful music label, Bad Boy Records, but now an ex-bodyguard has come forward with shocking allegations. According to him, Diddy funded his label by giving Clive Davis sexual favors. This explosive claim has sent shockwaves through the music industry, and many are wondering if there's any truth to it. What else did the ex-bodyguard reveal about Diddy's controversial rise to fame? Let's find out. Diddy is a highly successful record producer and label owner, with his company Bad Boy Records boasting big names such as Notorious B.I.G. and Usher. But how did he manage to achieve such rapid success? Singer Jaguar Wright sheds light on Diddy's hold over the music industry and his immense wealth.
Puff be moving niggas around, you know, but he got that catalog. He got that catalog, and he's been making money off of it, and it bought that big old mansion down the street from Rape Central.
Not only Jaguar, but Gene Deal also came forward to reveal the secret behind Bad Boy's success when asked about the relationship between Diddy and Clive Davis.
Diddy and Clive Davis, have they ever had anything past business? I almost wonder, like, well, damn, you know, did they ever have anything sexual? I just wondered that.
Well, Gene's response will totally leave you with no words.
Some guys who worked personally with Clive Davis, and they had to leave him before they hurt him.
Perhaps the key to Diddy's swift rise to the top of the industry at just 23 years old lies in his close relationship with music industry big name Clive Davis. While Clive Davis has earned a reputation for his successful music productions, he's now being discussed more for his personal life and sexuality. After 2 failed marriages, Clive embarked on a journey of self-discovery to explore his attraction to men.
I opened up myself after the failure of my second marriage, never having had anything with a man, to see, could I be attracted to the person and not the gender?
This soul-searching made him realize that he isn't as straight as he had imagined himself to be for 50 years of his life.
And I did find that I could be attracted to a man, while I still am very attracted to a woman.
After Clive had this realization, he decided he was at that point in his life where he wanted to be with a man.
In 1990, he entered into a monogamous relationship with an unnamed male doctor. That relationship ended in 2004.
Clive says he's never been ashamed of being attracted to men. I never felt shame. No, I felt puzzled. The subject of bisexuality really needs much more discussion. It's a status that does exist. After this, he got into another monogamous relationship with a man that continues to this date. After years of speculation, it's clear now that this mystery man is none other than Diddy.
P. Diddy, known as Puff Daddy, known as Sean Combs. Allegedly in 1994, Sean Combs requested doing sexual favors for Clive Davis so that Bad Boy Records could be what it is.
Rumors about how Diddy's music career took off have circulated for years, but recent revelations suggest that apparently Clive funded Bad Boy by receiving sexual favors from Diddy. As you know now that Diddy claimed to have given sexual favors to keep Bad Boy Records floating at the top has further helped prove these suspicions. People also have certain claims about how Diddy's record company made it big in the industry. For decades, people have talked about how Diddy got his 1994 deal by being on his knees for Clive Davis. While Clive has confirmed that he has a partner who attends events and travels with him, he's not disclosed their identity. However, it's noteworthy that Diddy is often seen with Clive at various events.
With that being said, if you pay attention to a lot of pictures, especially with Clive and Diddy, Diddy is in a lot of places that Clive is in.
Now, being at the same events might not necessarily be a confirmation in itself, but Clive and Diddy both being gay, both attending the same events regularly, while being incredibly close, does say a lot.
They've been close For a number of years, Diddy first came around him in the early 90s, right around the time to when he entered another relationship with an unnamed male.
Diddy and Clive have had a close relationship for years, and there has been a long-standing rumor that they may be romantically involved. Clive, who is openly gay and in a monogamous relationship, has not denied these rumors, and Diddy's never responded to them. The fact that Clive has been open about his sexuality and relationships lends credibility to these rumors. Diddy first met Clive when he was just 23 years old, and he impressed the music industry legend with his ideas for hip-hop. Clive was looking for an artist who could connect with everyday people, and he found what he was looking for in Diddy. Puffy was 23 years old, and I knew the artist that I had. Aretha, Dionne, Whitney was one-of-a-kind music, Davis says. LaFace ushered in blue-collared R&B at its height. But sensing the hip-hop revolution, both L.A. Reid and I agreed that we could use someone really attuned to the street. You gotta know what you can do for yourself, and you gotta know when you need to look to other people. At that time, Diddy worked under Andre Harrell at Uptown Records, but things turned out quickly for him now that he had met Clive Davis. He managed to impress Clive with his words, as Clive recalls. When I met with Puffy, he articulated that hip-hop should be part of the top 40 mainstream, and that the business would change in the future. And I said, "What have you got to illustrate that point?" And he played me Craig Mack's Flava in Your Ear. And he played me the then unknown artist that he felt and believed so strongly. He played me 4 or 5 cuts from Notorious B.I.G. This was enough to sell his vision to Clive, as he immediately told Diddy that it proved his point. I said, "Okay, you proved your point." That's when I introduced him to the weekly, what we called singles meetings. I introduced him to an executive there as someone who would help lead us to the street and share in the forthcoming hip-hop revolution. While it may appear that Diddy's encounter with Clive was a simple and innocent meeting that propelled him to fame and fortune, the reality is far from what had been portrayed by Clive over the years. As it turns out, this was all just a facade for Clive to engage in sexual activities with men, and Diddy was not the only one he engaged with.
There are a lot of stories, not rumors, stories going around about Clive Davis allegedly sleeping with men, that he was allegedly having rent boys, that a lot of the artists that didn't make it all the way to like a showcase.
Clive has been proven to get involved with up-and-coming artists after promising them a bright future in the music industry.
Actually signing a deal that he had sexual activity with these people before either dropping them or never signing them in the first place, more so of using them for sexual favors.
It appears that Diddy managed to avoid being discarded after his relationship with Clive, as Clive helped him establish his own record label, Bad Boy Records, and continued to support it financially for years. While Clive has been open about his sexuality, Diddy has remained tight-lipped on the topic. However, there have been hints suggesting that he may be gay, as he's been observed engaging in behavior associated with it. And soon, history repeated itself when Diddy apparently became a young 10-year-old Usher's mentor in the same way Clive became his. At 14 years of age, Usher got to live with Diddy in the name of being an innocent mentee. Well, we have got a proof at hand that indirectly led Diddy to accidentally admit his relationship statistics with Usher.
Day one, we used to wake up and, pause, but like just
Now, as much as he tried to cover up his slip-up, it was too late for that. The moment had been captured with a whole lot of assumptions and inferences. Though Usher refused to disclose any juicy information about the insides, that did not stop the audience from assuming. Did you think that was the end of the music star's improper ways? Not yet. Diddy was also accused of coercing Christopher Williams into indulging in inappropriate activities with him. Diddy's deviant nature has been brought to the spotlight by his ex-bodyguard Gene Deal. In his claim, he says that he's been a first-hand witness of Diddy's homosexual endeavors.
Quite a few of them down. I'm like, okay. He put them in the bag. So when I went by there and I looked up there and it said.
Even after his ex-wife Kim Porter's death, Gene revealed that Diddy got with whichever man or woman he wanted while being married to Kim.
He was with every chick, every dude, whoever he wanted to be with, when Kim was alive, praying with them, doing whatever he had to do to be with them.
Diddy hasn't been so shy to pursue other rappers and male artists either. He even once tried to get with 50 Cent, but the rapper quickly turned him down.
At Chris Lighty's wedding, he told me he'd take me shopping. I looked at him like, what'd you just say? Everybody see, don't make like it's just me, man. Why if you do some like, a little fluffy stuff
now
going
you guys
on?
Diddy offered to take 50 Cent shopping, which Cent quickly realized was an invitation for something more than just shopping. Well, Diddy seems to be really attracted to black men. He doesn't even try to hide his romantic pursuits in parties and events. In one of his interviews, he was very comfortable calling the host daddy in a rather suggestive manner.
Where you put my bag? I like when you like this, daddy.
Yeah, where you put my bag?
Daddy, I like when you scrambling and scraping.
In another video he posted publicly to his Instagram account, he can be seen calling a black man daddy while he's in the pool, shirtless.
Man, you doing it, man. You deserve it, daddy. You putting in that work.
Not only is Diddy very comfortable acting seductive with guys in public, he also doesn't care if people around him find out that he's sleeping with them. Not only that, Keith D, who is a known gangster and runs in the same circles as celebrities, once found Diddy acting suspiciously with a man at a party.
And Tupac was like a couple, seemed like to me. It was just a lot of weird going on, you know what I'm saying?
Well, fans think that Diddy had to give him sexual favors to Clive for the sake of his career and record label. One of them tweeted, Sean Diddy Combs was given his bad boy imprint by arista Clive Davis, who is openly gay. What Sean had to do for riches is not uncommon for successful black men in entertainment and politics. All that glitters is not gold. Run your race. Let the next man run his. Another added, I also think Clive was a freak. Something is not right, and he mentored Diddy. Well, we all know now that Diddy's been giving sexual favors to Clive for years now for funding his label. But it's clear that both of them will avoid coming clean about it, just like they've been doing for all this time. But the signs and clues say enough anyways. That's it for today, folks. Until next time, goodbye.